So if only I'd known this one thing about recovery that I didn't know till I'd been struggling for years and relapsing for years. The thing that I needed to know about recovery was that it wasn't just giving up booze. It was about getting back my life. So I'd had this false idea for so long that I'd be giving up fun and good times and connection and a key part of my identity, and there was so much that I was going to lose, like, because drinking was fun and like people who drank were cool, and it was like I was so misguided in terms of, because my relationship with alcohol was so skewed and I had so much denial about the reality of my drinking behavior and the reality of alcohol in today's society, and who we can be without it, how deeply we can connect, how meaningfully we can connect when we're sober and grounded. And it took a long time before I realized that I wasn't giving anything up. I was getting something so much more. And yes, I know that sounds cheesy and it sounds like I might have just come from a meeting or something, but the honest truth is, having walked the path, having fallen over, having picked myself up again, having really looked at the dark days in addiction. And also, I'm not one of these people that was an alcoholic from day one. I had years of partying and a pretty good time before my alcoholism really kicked in. So it's another video and another story, the event that triggered my pathological self-soothing into alcoholism. But I just wish I had the humility, the smarts, the self-accountability and honesty to realize that the idea that alcohol, once you start drinking like really seriously, is actually the ticket to a good time. Because once you start hitting those dark times and you don't come back from that, it's a fantasy that alcohol is going to bring you those good times anymore. But it's a fantasy that many of us continue to perpetuate and continue to search for. Like, I tried to drink like a normal drinker for years and years and years, and I fought for it. And now I realize that I didn't need to fight. I needed to surrender. And that is not to give up, but to surrender to the fact that alcohol doesn't work in my system. And now I also know the neurology has shifted. I know the rationale behind that. But beyond that, just day to day, alcohol doesn't work for me. And when I surrender to that fact, when I'm in surrender to I can't control people, places, and things or anything outside of me, I can be free. I can live, love, enjoy life, all of those wonderful things. Like, I don't have to fight anymore. And now it feels like there's no room for the fight, like in terms of like the energy, it isn't like me fighting against this thing, fighting against addiction. It's about me and remembering my preciousness, remembering my wholeness, filling up my life, nurturing mind, body, and spirit. And then there's no more room left for the toxic behavior, for the toxin. So this, if only I'd known to surrender, and that there was such a strength in surrender, and how much good stuff was on the other side.